So after a little bit of a delay, we've finally got there. We're in Bahrain today for Division 3 of All Elite Racing. Good start that was. The Wednesday League. This is the last time we race in Bahrain this week. Sunday and Monday kicked us off, and we had good races there. I'm hoping for the same today, as that Mercedes sounded like it was dying as it left the pit, and see quite a few drivers jumping out the pit and jumping out the pit literally. So let's just set this up then, so we don't telemetry on. Full track map, lap data on, fastest lap to the leader. Doesn't really matter what tyre you're on because you can do it on the softs. So look at the trail of cars. Everyone's a bit eager to get out for qualifying by the looks of it, because everyone is literally out the pit. Everyone coming down that first DRS straight. Mark is the first guy on track, and as is tradition, we will follow the first car on his lap line on the track, or unless he gets overtaken at some point. So in this new game, people have been struggling with their setups. We've seen quick drivers struggling and slower drivers absolutely flying. Lately, I am one of them guys that has just died in every race I've done. I died here on Sunday, on this corner where Mark is right now. So let's see who's got the best pre-season practice in, who's up to speed and who's still struggling. I know Anubis is saying he's still struggling. Champion last season, him and Mark won the constructors in the Aston Martin car, and they are in the Mercedes this year. So here we go then. Mark comes around the final corner. He's followed quite close behind by Sargent. Mark will be the first guy to set a lap of the new season for Division 3, and let's see what he can do. Hold on the brakes into turn 1. Carefully getting the power down into the first DRS part, and he's flying. I can just see really his pace, because Sargent was quite close to him as they crossed the line. Seems to have dropped off a little bit. So Mark here, if we set the early pace here, we get a good start to this season. Comes down to their hairpin. This next corner, we've seen a few guys have been struggling the last few days. If you touch that curb on the outside, you will be losing your rear end. Mark comes very close to it, but he turns that corner inch perfect as Mark, and he gets the power down. So pretty much most of the field are out doing their hot laps at the moment. We've got 3 cars still in the pits. They are Brazen, Daniel. Oh no, Brazen Daniel's quiet. We've got Destructive J, Jay Hobson and DJ Twigs still in the pit at the moment. Mark then is now about to come across the line and give us our first benchmark time. Sargent's dropped quite far off Mark here, so Mark's looking like he's going to get provisional pole. Here he goes, a 1:29.7 for Mark. Where's Sargent going? 2.8 seconds slower for Sargent. You're reckoning 2.2 seconds slower. What about his teammate Anubis? Can he match his teammate or go quicker? Comes to the line. 1.7 down, and Hilly has retired. Hilly has retired just as we start sector 3, just after turn 11. He seems to have spun it. Spanner goes into 3rd. Jacko goes into 6th. Mickey Granger goes into 2nd, and Mr. Snipes 10 seconds off the pace, down in 8th place. So the early pace setter then is Mark. Mark is absolutely flying. He's set a fantastic pace here in the early part of qualifying, 1.5 seconds clear of anyone. Now this year's game, you can't go for 2 following laps one after the other. The ERS just will not allow it. It takes a good lap with it off just to charge it back up. It's not the best. I always used to find my second lap would always be quicker than my first. So I'm just now waiting for the last few guys that haven't set a time yet. So Brazen's just invalidated his lap. Sergeant on another hot lap here. He's coming around in the last corner. We're going to come into the pit. Sergeant's then going to come around, put a lap in. He doesn't improve his position. He stays 7th for the time being. I'll be back in a second. I just got to grab something. Sorry about that, guys. My room is currently about 1,000 degrees. I had to go and get a drink. So while I've been gone, Daniel's gone and put himself into 2nd. He's put a lap on him. Still Marcus set a very benchmark time. He's 6/10 clear of anyone. Some guys seemingly really struggling right now. Destructive Dan comes across. Destructive J comes across the line up to 3rd. 6/10 off. Jay Hobson, let's find out where he is. He hasn't, the only guy except for DJ Twigs not to set a time just yet. Yes, Jay. Yes, Clay. There is always drama and controversy when it comes down to F1. That's Jay Hobson then coming around. Let's see what sort of... Ooh, that was close to being invalidated there. Right on the edge of that white line. And again, he's on the limit. He's pushing. People now, we've got 8.5 minutes to go. People looking to maybe get 1 or 2 more runs in before the end of this session. The track will be evolving and getting quicker as we go. And Jay Hobson goes up to 4th, 8/10 off Mark. 4th at the moment. It's quite good because 5th place is still 1.5 seconds back. People really seem to be not being able to get the pace down right now. Last season's champion Anubis is down in 6th at the moment, 1.7 seconds off the pace. Let's see if he's improving on his 2nd run here. He comes through the checkpoint. He's only half a tenth up as it stands. He looks like he's struggling right now. As I said, a few guys on this new game that were quick last year have been struggling quite hard. And we have seen some guys that were not the quickest last year. I don't want to disrespect anyone, but they have come and got a lot quicker this season. Remember, this is Division 3. The top 4 at the end of the season will be promoted to Division 2, and the bottom 4 from Division 2 will be demoted to Division 3, just like football, relegation and promotion. Ooh, nearly so, sliding out of that corner. He's on the edge, he's absolutely pushing. Liking his black helmet though. A bit of red in there as well. Not going for the Mercedes colours as he comes to the line. Will Anubis improve? He does improve by 4/10 of a second, but it keeps him 7th. He's still 1.3 seconds off the pace here. Spanner is in 6th. He's also pushing. So it's fine. The next guy that's going around on a hot lap, and I'm sure that's going to be Mickey Granger in the McLaren. Here he goes. He's pushing as well. I'm waiting for a few good laps today from people as Mickey Granger comes round. 14 seconds off the pace, and Mickey must have had a spin or something somewhere. Let's have a look at Mr. Sniper then, as someone has requested him to see what sort of lap time he's currently putting in. He comes round to end sector 2. Is he up on his time? He's a second down on his time as Mr. Sniper. His ERS light is flashing then. Oh, he has invalidated. Maybe let me just get the telemetry up. No, he's got no ERS left as well. Will he be coming into the pits? I think he might. No, he's going for another hot lap here. Is Mr. Sniper. He hasn't charged his ERS though, so this ain't going to be the quickest lap. 0% ERS right now. Probably not the best idea to have gone for a lap. You will be off the pace by quite a bit. I'm thinking without ERS you're about 2 to 3 seconds a lap slower. So he's 2/10 down at the moment. He's 5 seconds off the pace. I think he needs to pit, charge DRS and go again. Jacko is racing away in that Williams into the first corner. Here's another guy that's quite a bit off the pace at the moment, 4.5 seconds down. Let's see if he can get himself up. Pushing, so his first sector time is like. Comes to the checkpoint marker. He is 4/10 up here, so Jacko is improving right now. Needs to find a bit more than half a tenth, 5/10, so he needs to push on. As people now are in the pit, some guys getting their last set of tyres on. People have probably got enough time now to put one hot lap in as we come to the end of the session with about 4 minutes to go here. As Jacko pushes on, he's also used all his ERS here. People making errors here, not charging their ERS to the full before pushing on a lap. Let's see what he can do for his second sector. So he's 7/10 down. So he's backing out of it now. I don't know whether it's a glitch in my game or no, there's people that are out of ERS. Daniel here, he's on a hot lap, but it looks like he's just recharging his ERS now. He hasn't got it turned on. He hasn't also invalidated his lap, as you can see. Pretty much most of the field now coming out the pit, getting their out laps in before they go for their final push lap. I think Daniel's getting ready to push again here. Let's see what he does out of this final corner. Comes to DRS. And his ERS is going on, so I'm guessing he's got it to hot lap. So let's see what Daniel can do then as he pushes on. As Brazen starts his final lap, you'd say. It's Daniel now pushing hard. Here he goes. Yellow flag into the first corner. It's one of the McLaren's going to be Mickey Granger. So Mark currently sitting on pole at the moment. He hasn't come back out. He's just chilling out right now in that Mercedes garage. Just following Daniel now in the Red Bull. He was 5 seconds behind Mark after the first runs. Let's see what he can do in these final runs. He's going to keep an eye on his set time. Nice cut the entry and exit out of that corner there. And he pushes on down that home straight. Let's see what he can do through the second sector. Will he be improving his time? Comes round, across the line. He's 1/10 up here, so as it stands, it's not going to be good enough to beat Mark, but it could be good enough to cement his second place. And as I say, that destructive J goes and puts the lap in just a bit quicker. He's 3/10 off Mark, but he's gone faster than Daniel here. Daniel comes out the last corner as Mark has just left the pits. He's going for that last push lap, and Daniel retakes his second place here, 3/10 back and just half a tenth ahead of destructive J. So let's see who is on a flyer next. Across the line will be Jay Hobson. Let's see, he's pushing, comes to the line. Doesn't improve. Looks like he was charging his ERS about Sargent. Is he going to improve? Does improve, but it doesn't increase his position. He stays 11th for the time being. Trixie, oh no, is that Spanner? Spanner's coming into the pit. If it's Mercedes going a little bit slow, I don't know if that's Anubis. Yes, that is Anubis. Going slow then. Dan is home straight, recharging his ERS by the looks of it. 60%, that's going to be close. Comes into that final corner. He's got Williams right on his rear wing, and that's going to be Jacko. So Newby said he's going to go for another hot lap. I think he may run out of ERS before we got to the end here. His teammates are also going for his hot lap. We'll jump on Brazen now. So he comes to the final corner. This is the end of qualifying. Now these guys are on their final laps. Got 10 seconds to go. Brazen comes to the line. Is he going to improve? He does improve, and Brazen puts himself into P3 for the time being. Got 3 guys all in the 3/10 range from Mark. Second, third and fourth are literally split by 0.06 of a second, tight margins. And Jay Hobson goes on to pole position. A fantastic lap there. He's gone a 129.5. He's beaten Mark by 1.5 tenths here. I'm going to jump on board then with the two Mercedes. Are they going to be the next 2 cars to come across the line? So Anubis then is pushing. Is he up as it comes to the sector time? He is. He's 3/10 up as Anubis, which will keep him in 9th place at the moment. He needs to find at least 6/10 just to get any higher up the field. His ERS he's running out though. He's down to 3% as we come to the final corner. Here he goes. Anubis pushes to the line. What's he going to put in? He improves, but he stays P9. What about his teammate? Can he retake the pole position? Mark crosses the line. He can't. Mark stays P2. And we've only got 3 guys left to put their laps in. Let's have a look. Who's going for it then? Is Jacko going to put a good lap in? No, Jacko's lost his front wing. He ain't going to be going anywhere fast right now. Alright, Daniel, and that's it. That's qualifying done then, because everyone else comes into the pits, and that's going to be our starting order. Then Jay Hobson will be on pole.